Hi again, this is Kay with Cafe with another episode of the Stories We Weave video podcast. Today we are talking to Abby and Anshika. They are both here as we celebrate Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. And it is so good to have the two of you here today. I, of course, know you through your work with the Student Voices Advisory Council. But for our audience members who don't know who you are, let's have Abby introduce himself first.
Hello, my name's Abhishek. I'm from Leroy Green Academy, and I'm a senior this year.
Hi, my name is Anshika, and I go to Intercom High School, and I'm a sophomore.
It's a pleasure to have you two here on the podcast, and we are here celebrating our cultures. And with that said, what would you like to share about your cultures? Anshika?
So something I love about my culture is all the festivals and customs and traditions I get to take part of. So some of that include, as I am North Indian, we do Diwali, which is a festival of lights where we have these little diyas, we light them up, we light up our whole house, any light possible. We do a prayer with our family together. We go over our, we basically give God back what they gave to us, whether that's some clothing, money, food, everything we can. We try to do a whole ritual with it, and then we take pictures, and that's Diwali for us.
Yeah, and I'm from South India, specifically Tamil Nadu, and we also celebrate a lot of those festivities, and we also have a lot of other festivals such as Pongal, which is like a harvest festival, and it goes for a week, and we get a week of holidays, and we also have food. Food is the biggest cultural thing in South India.
Anshika, I know you mentioned that you were from North India, or your family is from North India. Which part exactly?
So Delhi, also the capital, and then my mom's from Haryana.
I was born in Tamil Nadu, and so was my entire family, and I was raised between India, Texas, and Cali here in Sacramento, and yeah, that's my thing.
You've just come quite a ways.
I have, and it's been a true cultural blast. Having between the Indian culture and the American culture, other than hot dogs and pizza.
It's often that we connect through food, and something that I noticed, because you shared some pictures of some of the delicious food that you enjoy. Tell us about some of those dishes that you...
So when I go to India, as obviously my family there eats all the good food, some of them include momos, which are these little Indian version of dumplings. And then I shared a picture of Maggi, which is also the Indian version of ramen. And then we have this masala that we put, a spice that we put on top, and then put some vegetables in there. Other than that, paneer and chicken, right, with our rotis and naans.
And South Indian food differs a lot from North Indian food, although we eat North Indian food almost every day too. South Indian food consists of idli, dosa, vada, pongal.
How do your families celebrate your culture?
My family celebrates the culture mostly through food here in the United States by creating the authentic South Indian food through every festival or just every day. I just had idli before coming here, which was amazing. Thank you, Mom. We also do a lot of religious stuff, going to temples, for festivals, and that's how we celebrate our culture.
Well, thank you so much for sharing a little bit about your families and your cultures. Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
To go back on your question of how we celebrate it, I think the most fun part, at least for me, other than the food, would be getting to dress up in our clothing. I'm huge on getting to wear lehengas, which is one of our clothings for North India at least, and then with kurtis, I included some pictures in there for you as well, with threaded designs on it, and it's just so much fun to get dressed.
And I also wear cultural dresses for the festivities, and in India there's 28 different states, and they all have their own little cultures and religions and other stuff, but ultimately all of them coming together, that's the most cultural blast country ever, and embracing all those cultures as one, that's probably the most best thing that's ever happened to me.
Well, thank you so much, Abhishek and Anshika. So that does it for us for this episode of the Stories We Weave video podcast. We hope you had a great time getting to know the families throughout our district throughout this past school year. And again, I am Kay from Cafe. See you all later. Bye-bye.
This podcast has been a production of the Natomas Unified School District. For all the latest NUSD news, visit natomsunified.org.